Right. You hear the sounds of El Jefe. We are live for Exposed to Noise presents Cooking in the Lab. Today we are featuring the one El Jefe.
Yes,
Corey
yes.
Faith, how you doing?
What's going on, G?
Chilling like a villain. Oh man.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah, man, just living life, doing what we gotta do.
Thanks.
Second podcast of the day, but definitely, a necessary one.
Always.
Yeah. So, like, let's let them know where the people. Oh, okay, we got someone watching right now. All right, I'm gonna share this to my Facebook. But let's start at the beginning. Like, where did the name El Jefe come from, and when did you start your musical journey?
Shit. Well, to answer your first question, El Jefe, I've been kind of the leader of things, of groups since I've been young and stuff like that. And El Jefe is the pinnacle, the top, the leader, the helper, the one that people go to for advice. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different things that go under the El Jefe. So that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been cooking up. I'd say this is about to be 4 years, 3.5, 4 years now.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right. Making some noise there.
I'm trying to do my thing, you know what I mean?
All right.
My
I hear
hands
that.
in many jars. This is one of them.
Yeah. All right, let's talk a bit more about, before we get into the music and the reason we're here. You know what I mean? Let's talk a bit more about, you as an artist, you as a creative. What is your skill set? What would you say your top 3 skills are?
Producing.
Yeah.
I would say my ear for the catchy sounds and melodies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Sound selection, I think, is up there. And just I don't know about the third one because I'm still working on it every day. I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But I'd say just the arrangement of the beats, you know what I mean? Arranging it and stuff like that, changing it up, flipping it, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's dope. Oh, we got a comment in the chat. Bossy V sends up the high fives or the prayer hands and the 100s. Yeah. So, they tapped in for a minute. Holy. So, yeah, let's talk more about, okay, so where are you from and what brings you to the studio?
Well, known you for a minute.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been out. I used to go to Niagara College. You know what I'm saying? Haven't been out here in a minute, but since you told me you're out here, I had to come check you and your studio and see what's going on out here.
Yeah.
And I'm from east of Toronto. I'm Ajax, a little city town called Ajax. But yeah, other than that, I'm everywhere GTA.
Okay. Now, if you're out here now, and you've been out here and you've been out there, so like, do you find that there are some sister cities, so to speak, where it comes to Durham region and Niagara region?
You mean like the connection?
Yes, in the sense of like you could be in one city and it kind of feels like the other city.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like, because when I'm out here, bro, I get that Oshawa vibe.
No, that's exactly. I was about to say, out here is more of a Whitby, Oshawa feel. You know
Yeah. But like, if you go to St. Catharines, that's Scarborough. Fully.
100%.
Fully, 100. So,
100%.
it's kind of jokes still. So,
and even the houses are the same. So if you go to Ajax, a lot of the houses are built the same as the houses in Wallet.
Even the little, like the I want to say the circuits.
Facts.
The way the roads are built too.
100%.
Although out here, I don't know, man. They have some junctions that are just like like 4th Avenue, bruh. I don't know what they were doing there. It's just like this wide open intersection,
Right.
and it like if you pull up coming from like any direction, and there's nobody else there, you could end up in the wrong road.
No, I hear that.
And it's Beer Island, so it's not like you can just jump in and cross over. You're going the wrong way for like a good minute.
Facts.
So
No, facts. And there's random wide ass roads, and it's a lot of randomness.
yeah. Speaking of randomness at 4th Avenue, I didn't even get to talk about this on the Terrell Effect of Candid Conversations. Regin, let's tell you how I'm out with my peoples.
Yeah.
And I go to link with one of my brethrens. I can't remember what. I think we were just looking to Blaze Ahead or something.
Yeah.
And we pull into at 4th Avenue by the subway.
Yeah.
So, have our conversation, figure out where we're going to go, whatever. And as we're pulling off, someone comes running towards the car and runs in front of my car. I'm like,
as you're driving?
As I'm driving.
Oh my God.
But I'm a cautious driver. Some people say a slow driver. I like to say cautious driver.
Hey, man.
So I'm a cautious driver. So I see him coming and I'm debating on whether or not I have to slow down or hit this guy because shit up this Rams and I don't know if he's flailing something or whatever.
Right.
So he comes to the car. He's like, call 911, call 911.
Oh, he's trying to a thing.
Yo, I'm like, what's going on? So I have my window down a little bit, not enough for him to like enter, but enough to hear what he's saying. He's like, my friend's over there in the corner, OD, call 911.
Oh shit.
I'm like, fuck. But like this kind of stuff happens to me on a somewhat regular basis. I have saved multiple lives before.
I believe you.
So this situation, it's just like I don't even have, I put myself aside, I put everybody else aside, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? My mother devoted her life to helping others maintain theirs.
Right.
So I would be doing a disservice to my, to that.
Damn, facts.
If I didn't take the time to help where I could. And I was skeptical. So
as you should.
I pulled up and I'm just like, I'm on my phone. I'm like, great. So I called 911. They're asking me questions. I'm giving them the answers. And this guy's like, he's like trying to give heart, like resuscitate the man, like something and all that stuff. And then like he stopped breathing for a minute. And the dude like just boot fucked him. Just like, wake up. Boom. It worked. But like, you know what I mean? But he was still like shallow breathing and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm there giving directions while Jubilectron's there, waving down the fire truck, and Gmon's taking pictures and video for the chat, for the chat to show people what's going on. And I'm just like, yo, it's just madness out here. So it's like when people are acting like shit don't happen everywhere,
it happens.
It happens, bro. It happens.
Happens when you least expect it.
Yep.
Just gotta be ready.
Exactly. So, hey.
All right, man.
All right.
Start this cookage.
Let's cook up some beats. All right. So y'all heard a little bit of what he's capable of, but he's gonna show you the breakdown and the buildup of a beat making.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook, and then as I'm cooking, I'm explaining what's going on, but I may move a little fast, so don't mind. And if you got any questions, I'm sure to ask you in the chat, and then go from there.
Yep.
All right. So I work with some other producers. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a greedy guy. I like working with other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I have other producers that actually send me melodies. You know what I mean? So and also it allows me to work a lot faster. You know what I mean? So I don't have to break my brain trying to make melodies every day and all that type of stuff, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Trying to increase depending on what you're trying to do with your beats, you know what I mean? If you're just trying to make beats in your house, like by all means, for sure, make your melodies and all that type of stuff. But if you're trying to make beats for multiple artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What did I just do here? But yeah, if you're trying to make shit for multiple artists, it's good to find a routine that you can complete a lot of beats in a good amount of time. You know what I'm saying? You still keeping the quality.
It's important to have a selection sound, because like if you're just using the one, even just the one producer all the time, you start to sound the same.
100%. 100%.
So
all right, so I got a sound here. So you always want to make sure your BPM is on point. That's the first thing, because if your BPM is not matched with the beat, then you're gonna have a very long day, my brother.
Yep.
All right, so let's start cooking. So right now I got my sound. Let's play the sound. So I usually play the sound for a little bit and find my own bounce, and then that's when I go and find my instruments.
Okay.
Okay, fuck with that. So what I do first thing before I even start putting instruments in and stuff, I put on a limiter.
Okay. What does that do?
So the limiter basically allows you to push things a little bit higher without it clipping.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you can play your instruments a little bit higher, so it can slap a little bit more. You can put your kick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay,
Put
okay.
things where they need to be, so, and it doesn't, it can go over the red without it sounding like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Without recording.
Yeah. Automatically puts it back down to the right level for you.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna start getting some instruments now. I put everything in the drum machine designer.
Okay. Almost 300 videos on YouTube. Got subscribers up though, so y'all feel free to subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe. We got more content coming for you.
Find some claps. I want a clap. So I'm just going to go through my different sound banks and find the clap I want. I think I like that one.
That last one sounded like it popped. Yeah.
Yeah. So I usually boost up the volume.
Okay.
So in the sound design, in the drum machine designer, you'll see volume in the AMP section, the far right. I usually boost that. It starts off at -6 dBs, and I usually put it at 0. See what it sounds like. That's pretty loud. And I put the poly on mono because we don't need multiple sounds.
Okay. What program are you using to make the beat?
This is Logic Pro.
Okay. Just to give everybody an idea of what what he's working on. But when you're constructing the beat, the process within each digital audio workstation or DAW is similar. It's the interface that differs.
Facts.
Just want to make
Facts.
mention of
Like
anybody.
everything is basically the same laws apply. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everything just may look different on the different DAWs, but it's just a learning curve. And then also, what I do with the sounds that I put in the drum designer, I usually cut them shorter so it's more crispier.
Okay.
So this clap, I'm gonna cut a little bit shorter. See how it sounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you hear the difference?
Yeah.
Way more crispier, opposed to this. It just sounds more longer.
Sounds loose.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more sharper. Okay. So we got our clap. So now I usually go for the hi-hats, closed hi-hats.
Okay.
I actually like that one. And then same thing, I boost the volume. Everything gets the same treatment.
Okay.
Boom, it's louder. Then I cut it. You just cut it to the point that sounds right to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after that, I usually go to my open hats. I like that one. Same shit. Turn it up, cut it, put it on mono. So it's louder. Okay, so we got that. So after that, I usually go for my kick. I like that one. Kick, same shit. So with the kicks, I usually push it past 0. I just max it out, full volume.
Okay.
Okay. So after this is when I find my perk. A little accent sound in the background, you know what I mean? Make it sound a little different.
Yep.
I like that one. Boom. Okay, so we got our clap, close hi-hat, open hi-hat, kick, perk. Then what I usually do as well is add a snare.
Yo, it's cold. Hey guys, do you know
Not good.
Okay. So we got our sounds. So now we're gonna just start constructing the beat.
All right. Cool.
So when you double click in the drum machine channel, you'll see an option called Create Pattern Region, and that's what you click on. And then you make the box. I make the box 9 bars or 8 bars. And I'll make my loop section. So I make this 32 steps. And then I start messing around with the sound, and then I build it until I feel a bounce, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do now. So just bear with me as I build. You know what I mean? It might sound ugly at times, but it'll get fixed.
Okay. Okay.
All right. It'll work. You got any more questions so far?
So far so good, man. Like giving a good explanation of like the steps necessary to construct the beat. You know what I mean? What goes into making a good sound. Just trying to figure out now what more to it.
All right. Gonna start cooking and putting this shit together now.
All right. Structures coming together.
All right, I think I fuck with that for now.
Yeah, that sounds solid still.
I'm gonna
Solid.
get my 808.
Okay. Okay. Now, what's the trick to the 808?
The trick to the 808?
Yeah.
First, picking the right one is a fucking. The real, like that one. So I do the same thing to everything. Same thing I did to those instruments, I'm going to do to this 808.
Okay.
I'm going to cut it same way, turn it up same way. So with the 808, you got to make sure with all your instruments and the melody, you got to cut out all the low end. EQing it so I make room for the 808. You know what I mean?
Curving frequencies.
Exactly.
If you have an instrument on a high in the mid, you want to take off the low and the highs. If you have an instrument on the low, you want to take off the highs. If you have an instrument on the highs, you want to take off the lows.
Exactly.
That way you get the essence of each individual instrument.
So now I'm going to go into each. Like everyone does it differently, but I like to mix as I'm making my beats and shit. You know what I mean? So it sounds as it should. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm just going to start right now too. So I'm going to cut the frequencies for the clap. You know what I mean? Hi-hat now. So the way I make my kicks hit hard, I usually cut the lows towards around 1K, and then I boost it around 200, and then you get that deep kick in the kick. You know what I mean? I don't know what's happening. So on the 808s now, to make it appear louder and more aggressive, I guess you can say, I added distortion to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It adds to that aggressiveness to it. You play with the distortion. So I personally don't even like that 808 anymore. Weights that I've saved that I like from previous ones that I've used, that's always a good habit to do too. Save sounds that you like. You know what I mean? So whenever you in the future, it's easy just to grab it and find it when you need it. You know what I mean?
It's on deck, yeah.
Instead of going back into the thousands of sounds that you have in, because it's going to be very time consuming. I'm just playing around with the 808s. Are usually the most trickiest parts. I like that one. Always gotta quantize. So then I usually make my like general 808 pattern,
Mm.
and then I go in and then I make my actual pattern. Like that's when I'll move shit around, and you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I just listen to it and then just play shit where I think it should go, and then you know what I mean? Fix it around after.
Excited. I fucks with it. Hey, sheesh.
Fuck with it.
Fucks with it still. Fucks with it still. So let y'all know what you can do in under an hour. You know what I mean? Yo, hey, yo, said the beat is fire. Ah.
Okay. Down with that.
That's that right there, yo. That's that. That's enough. We done showed y'all. I don't want to hear none from none of y'all. That's this. Things like this are part of the reason why you're hearing this live from the diamond-rated best recording studio in Niagara. Y'all voted for me, so I'm bringing y'all some more shit.
They fuck with it?
I fucks with it. They fucks with it.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. We gonna come off the camera though. We gonna cook up some more. Can't have y'all stealing our fire. Can't have y'all stealing our fire. So thank y'all for tuning in.
Facts. Thank you guys.
Expose the North presents Cooking in the Lab with El Jefe.
Hey.
Please believe there's gonna be more episodes.
Definitely more episodes.
And y'all gonna get some specials. If you want to get that beat, how do they get a hold of you?
You can hit me up on they can hit you up, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They can hit you up, or they can follow me on Instagram on the I think it's the THA_ Jefe. Hold on, let me make sure because I be fucking it up sometimes. Let me get that for you.
Can you manage multiple accounts? Yep.
El Jefe THA, all one word.
El Jefe THA.
So ELJEFETHA. Okay. Follow me. We'll talk.
Yep. All right. You can get at me at the block online at Share the Shock, exposethenorth@gmail.com, info at sharetheshock.ca. Check out Cult Shock magazine, available now. We got another issue coming up soon, but issue 18 is available. Sharetheshock.ca /issue-18. So check it out. Bless up
I mean,
for the
this is
second
type of
time.
beat you'll be getting.
Lock out.
We cooking again.
Oh yeah,
That's the next beat right
that
there.
sounds fire, bro. Let's get it. All right.